Welcome to the 2013 Mind to Market Award. Our three finalists this year are Plantform Corporation, Clearpath Robotics, and Fluidware. Each one is a real-life example of what can be achieved when you connect Ontario's world-class academic researchers with promising companies across the province. Choosing a winner wasn't easy. Our panel, made up of leading minds from across Ontario, judged this year's nominees on 4 key criteria: innovation, collaboration, commercialization, and the wow factor.
We're not just growing little businesses. These are businesses that can scale globally and can put Ontario on the map.
We're doing some really cool innovation, really cool research. And I think what's happening now is we're starting to get the commercialization right.
What I love about the companies I've seen today is they are going after a very good addressable market. They have a technology that utilizes innovation from Ontario universities, and they actually have a very good management team with the right balance of management as well as the technical skills to execute on that plan.
Here are your 2013 Mind to Market Award finalists.
Plantform is one of the most exciting biotech companies in Canada at the moment. We've a company that's taken technology from the University of Guelph to using tobacco plants as a way of making therapeutic drugs. And what we're doing is we're using this because it's a very cheap way of making very expensive drugs. We can reduce the cost of manufacturing of a drug like Herceptin, the breast cancer drug, by 90%. So it's a very significant impact and benefit to Ontario. So over the last 2 years, Plantform has really significantly expanded the number of drug candidates we're working on. We have a relationship with a company in Brazil called Praxis, and with when we're actually developing 6 biosimilar drugs. And in addition, we have a very exciting contract from the Gates Foundation that's funded by Gates and Canada to work on HIV/AIDS drugs. And we also have one other project funded by the US government through DARPA, and it's to work on an antidote to sarin gas exposure.
So the research that we've talked about really started about 25 years ago, and a lot of it was supported by the Ontario Centres of Excellence in the early days, and it really helped us develop the platform that has allowed us to produce these drugs in plants that we're now commercializing.
I see nothing but possibility of mushroom-type growth here. We have created a viable pharmaceutical manufacturing company that is using 21st century technology that is disruptive to the industry.
Plantform is uniquely positioned in that we are the only company developing the type of biosimilar drugs we are using the low-cost production platform. There are other companies developing these type of drugs but using high-cost standard manufacturing processes. So the Ontario technology is a world leader.
Clearpath Robotics develops unmanned vehicle technology, and that can be divided into 2 categories, hardware and software. So we build the physical hardware, the robots that are designed to do a specific task, and then we also build the software that allows a robot to operate intelligently in performing that task. They're designed to be very easy to interface with and modify so that you can customize them for specific applications in agriculture or mining or environment or defense.
Clearpath's growth has been explosive. They started from just 4 guys trying to put together a better version of their 4th-year design project. And they've grown to basically an international brand. Everybody knows Clearpath, the yellow and black robots. They're throughout the research community. There's labs around the world that are using them.
Rarely have I experienced working with a company that is so open to partnering, finding the right partners to work with them, as well as knowing when they need help.
They're one of the biggest recruiters of graduates out of my lab in particular, but also out of mechanical and electrical engineering. They're pulling a lot of good talent because of the rate at which they're growing, and they provide really interesting jobs. I've actually seen some graduates pick Waterloo region over flashy jobs at Apple or the Bay Area because they got the opportunity to work with Clearpath.
The work being done in robotics by Clearpath is the beginning of an industry. There's an industry literally being born at the moment, and we'd like to have Ontario and Clearpath Robotics be a founding father of that industry.
Fluidware is a company focused on collecting data and analyzing that data to help our customers make better decisions. So we have two products. One is called FluidSurveys. So FluidSurveys is an online survey tool. We're currently one of the web's largest, and we help create surveys, analyze the results, and make better decisions. Fluid Review is basically this tool that organizations use to accept online applications and to review those applications. So most of our customers are people using the software to give out grants, scholarships, loans, fellowships, that sort of thing.
Algonquin was really our technical partners at the initial stages when the company was just the two of us with an idea. So there were really three levels: access to students, access to space, and access to customers and reference accounts. So they really connected us, and that really led directly and indirectly to some of the successes that we had.
So when I think of Ellie and Aidan, I think of people who are dynamic, visionary, and people-centric. I think the collaboration that they had with the college has been exemplary, and it's a great example for other companies who'd like to work with our post-secondary education. We had a number of our students who worked for them at the initial stages, which was great, gave them some great training.
I think it is one of the greatest companies in OCE's portfolio. And the reason is not just because it started with OCE collaboration, because it grew to be over 50 people in less than 5 years with its own funding. I won't be surprised if they grow to 100 people in the next 5 years.
In 5 years, we hope to be a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Ultimately, our mission is to continue to build software that helps people collect data, analyze it, and make decisions. My name is Aidan Mirzai, and I'm building one of the web's top software as a service companies right here in Ontario.
I'm Matt Rendell, CEO and co-founder of Clearpath Robotics. We're making an impact in Ontario by creating highly skilled jobs in the robotics segment and exporting robotics products internationally.
I'm Don Stewart, and we're making life-saving medication more affordable in Ontario and across the world.